you're looking for some clouds, you can head out to the island and see some, but even then, how beautiful is this shot here? A little bit rough out on the seas, but a lot of sunshine out there. Temperatures out on the island today expected to top out in the mid-70s, and even by island standards, pretty dry conditions as far as the air is concerned. So we do have a little bit of a breeze out there though. Yellow arrows showing up on our futurecast here as you go from the coastal areas inland to about the mid-valley or so. Seeing those winds this afternoon gusting up around 25 to 30 miles per hour. Already seen them gusting up around 35 miles per hour out at Port Isabel. But a lot of sunshine that'll turn into clear skies. Temperatures will fall quickly once we go past sunset tonight, falling out of the 70s quickly into the 60s and then into the 50s for most areas by tomorrow morning. Cooler than what we saw this morning. We're going to take the rain off of there. We're not going to be looking at rain today, but upper 70s as the kiddos head home from school today. Looking just fantastic. No issues out there. Winds out of the north continue to bring in that dry, cooler air. And as it continues to push into the area, that's what's going to bring those temperatures down a little bit further for tonight and tomorrow morning before we start to see a gradual warm up. By the end of the week, it's going to be back closer to normal across the area, but mid-70s east along the coast there, and then near 80 degrees for everyone else for today. Just, again, fantastic out there. Valley average high for the day is in the upper 80s. Upper 70s for the water temperature out at the island today at the surf. 74 for the high. Surf running 4 to 7 feet. Rip current risk is high. UV index is very high. That means any sunscreen you still can burn in about 20 minutes. Out on the bay, we're looking at choppy conditions rather. That bay water temperature 78. We do have a small craft advisory until 7 o'clock this evening for the Gulf waters, going from island out to about 60 nautical miles. And then your wellness forecast, ragweed is in the light category, tree is in the moderate to high category, and air quality is good for today. So again, if you get any chance to be outdoors this afternoon, take advantage of it. Next couple days are going to be just fantastic. Still got tropical activity out in the Atlantic, way out in the Atlantic. This area now with a 70% chance of development that it could turn into at least a tropical depression as it moves towards the Caribbean over the coming days. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the Atlantic basin. Of course, with the frontal boundary moving all the way through the Gulf of Mexico, we've got much quieter conditions all across the Gulf, and that's going to be the case all the way through the next 7 days. So for us, upper 70s today, lower 50s tomorrow morning, and then near 80 degrees tomorrow afternoon, mid-50s by Wednesday morning. And as I mentioned, we'll start to see things warm up as we get into the latter part of the week, into the upcoming weekend. But even at 90 degrees and 70 degrees, that's still fairly close to normal. And the humidity is going to start making its return by the weekend, but it's not going to be off the charts. So I still think that even with those temperatures back at just a tad bit above normal, it's still going to be a nice week ahead to get out and enjoy.